Do it.
Couldn't. Okay, it does give me the health in there.
Nice. 5 HP. Alrighty. Are you moving at all?
Would I be able to?
Yes.
I figured they'd attack me if I tried to move away. But even still, would I be able to try and move and drag Ambergreen back to the cart? Or
that would be something you could do on your turn. When you still have actions left.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that counted as an action or not. All right.
Yeah, you're basically grappling him at that point, which is effectively an attack that he willingly loses to.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna end my turn then.
Okay,
so cool. I don't have them attack me.
Montlarin.
No one ever throws a dwarf.
You can drag the
I'm gonna reposition over here, and then I'm gonna attack the same method again. This one.
Cool, do it.
Whoops, I screwed that one up. So,
crit.
Ambergreen passed out, and lightning bolt.
I won't even ask you if you would like to juice it because it's gone.
I AoE'd some and healed some, so this is where we're at in the battle.
I assume I'm engulfed in a cloud of smoke now, though, right?
Its own space is engulfed in a cloud of smoke. You're not.
Nice.
Yeah, you cleave it in half, and then it's just poof. Now what would you like to do?
Now I think I would like to move here.
Yes, sir.
Alvis, I figure you got yourself covered for the moment, so I'm gonna do some damage control.
Yeah, I've been carefully judging how I'm gonna run up this hill.
Okay. Now we're around to a whole bunch of methods. So this one's gonna blast Dex with some fire. Oh, that one's nasty. Opening and closing character sheets like mad. Dex save, he makes it. He only takes 5. But of course, he has to make that con save now.
Oh, but we like the hand. Oh, good.
We do like the hand. Smoke method over here gets to roll his recharge dice. He loses. So he's just going to take a claw. On Zimar again.
I'm going to protect.
Oh, okay, so that he gets his +2 AC? Or...
No, it'll add its disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, right. Okay, great. Get fucked. Yeah.
Well, actually, since it missed, can I also use my reaction to...
Oh, you have a thing that does that when it misses? Show me.
Let me find my sheet. Hold on.
Holy shit, that was a super duper fail. It rolled 1 twice, and then it rolled a 1 for damage.
Damn.
Wow, that's astounding.
Like, it failed so bad it should just die on its own.
It was
is that a critical?
Yeah, Zimar, you're good. Do it. Make that attack.
Nope. Alright, so...
You've got to actually hit. That will, in fact, hit.
Well done.
Okay. And
add your superiority die.
D8 on there.
Yeah. I'm real glad you rolled above it, too. Poof. Nice one.
Good rally. Good rally.
Nice.
What are we up to? Did this guy go yet? No. I think he's got to be making an attack on Dex as well. Fire breath. Max roll again. Dex save and con save. Oh no.
Oh.
What's Dex's HP?
A bunch. Don't worry.
Okay.
He keeps his hand though.
That's pretty heroic.
He's a Goliath.
That's very heroic.
He doesn't even try to dodge. He just tanks it.
Yeah, it just sits in the fire.
Brushes off his coat. Both of these guys, I gotta mark they use their thing. This one's actually gonna make a claw on him. Whoop, no. No, it won't. Couldn't hit a wizard. This dude over here hasn't been doing much, huh? How do you guys feel about being blind, though?
Third blood.
I'm not really a big fan.
Roll your dex saves.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
God damn it.
Ah. Good job.
We got one.
Thank God.
We got one. Okay, Montlarin, you're blinded. You are blind until the end of the Mephit's next turn. So you have disadvantage on your attacks, and attacks on you have advantage.
Right.
That was that smoke Mephit. Horse, wrong horse. Albus, you're up.
That horse isn't the panicked one? Sad.
Nope. No,
Okay.
it's the lower horse.
All right, let me measure this for one final time. We're doing... Okay. Yep. You go around there, then 50 feet with my dash. I'm dropping myself. Right.
Are you planning on climbing this?
No.
Okay.
I'm climbing the hill so I can get a different angle on him, basically going behind him. So I am not on that.
Understood.
Yeah, because if I measure the height from here, now I have the height to be able to do what I wanted to do. Now,
Yes.
while I'm dashing and doing that,
Yeah.
can I make an observation at how he's been interacting with his mount? Would you say it is intelligent, as in like has a higher int than 4?
Let's see. I will let you make a. If you want to just judge that by looking at it now, that's going to be insight. If you want to actually see if you know what kind of creature that is, you could do nature.
I can do what?
So if you want to like judge
Insight
it,
would be now, but the other one would be what?
if you want to like see if you just know what kind of creature it is.
Yeah,
then you
that
could
would
do
be nature.
Yeah,
Okay. No, I'm going with the insight if that's okay with you.
totally. I did tell you you could do it.
Shit. Even with a +4. Damn.
It's a mount. It obeys him. He's using reins on it, so it's not like it's working completely autonomously.
Yeah. It does have to be taught tricks, though, but any animal can be taught tricks, yeah?
Reasonably, yeah.
Does he have stirrups? What, like,
So
what?
he has a very ornate saddle.
Yeah, how well in the saddle is he?
He's super in there. He's almost buckled in.
Yeah, so if he fell asleep, he wouldn't, fall out, right?
He would probably not fall out.
Ah, motherfucker. God damn it. I needed a better roll than that in order to know if his creature was smart enough. Damn it.
If he's asleep,
Do
he won't be able to
you,
pepper you with crossbow bolts anymore.
Do you know
No,
Draconic
there's
language by
another-
any chance?
No, I know Giant, Undercommon, and Gnomish, and Common. I can talk to a Giant to you. But no.
Ooh, talk giant
There's
to
one.
me, baby.
Yeah, no, there's one spell I want to cast that only works on creatures with a score of 4 or more in their int. So
Oh,
the
okay.
creature would have to be yeah, it's hideous laughter. So the creature would have to be smart enough for this spell to work, and so I'm judging that. And
Well, you could try it.
I only have one spell slot left.
Uh-oh.
Well, you can try it. I hate that enigmatic DM voice. It has nothing to fucking help me. It just adds doubt within my mind. No, I'm not using sleep on him. Yeah. I'm targeting him with hideous laughter, Morioh.
Okay. Please ping the spell. Okay. Wisdom saving.
And I make a dash. I take tiny tarts out of my pack.
What's your magic number?
Nothing. What do you mean my magic number?
Spellcast DC.
Save DC is 12, I think.
Double check
12?
on your sheet.
Yeah, is it 12 plus?
Oh shit!
Four?
He had disadvantage. So I'm looking at the first number on that 2 set of rolls. That's a 16 for the first one.
Okay.
I assume it shows up the same way on yours, right?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it.
it does. I can
Yeah.
see it.
Okay.
I would love to claim otherwise, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a 16, but I believe
If you hover over the 2, it shows you both numbers it rolled. Whenever I accidentally roll disadvantage or accidentally roll advantage, I always take the first number.
Yeah.
I see it on a mouse over.
What?
I see it on the mouse over.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, you pop your spell, and do you tell a joke?
No, I was doing this one quietly.
Okay. He doesn't even notice that you tried to cast a spell on him.
Well, that's good because I'm behind him this time.
Yeah. It's his turn, and he looks at the carnage that your party has just committed against his minions. He says, "What do you all think you're doing? You have to actually kill them." And then he looks around one more time, and he says, "Okay, no, that's quite enough. Finish them off for me." And he and his Drake go 1, 2, 3, 4. They make a jump off and land hard on the hill.
I shout
and then
back at him as he's retreating in Ignan. I told you they weren't loyal to you. They're all fighting half-hearted. No discipline.
You don't get a response to that. And he is turning to run north. Smoke method. Hey, this guy's still got a blindness breath too. Would you look at that? Hey, can you guys both make a dex save again, please?
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this?
I have a lot of issues that I deal with day to day, and this is the end of my week.
Motherfuck.
So, you are both blinded until the end of that method's turn now. So I'm just gonna put that on him so we know which one it is. Hey, can you guys make another dex save for me? For that fire damage?
That's some pissant fire
apparently
damage.
not.
Okay, Montlarin takes 7, Zemar takes 3. and that was fire damage speckled with little bits of molten crossbow bolt that it spit at you. Just barfed it all up over you.
You are not a nice person.
I know. Naya, you're getting smacked. Never mind, you're not at all.
Good. Okay.
Dex is doing a smack. So he is first thing going to cast one of his upscaled magic missiles on this Mephit here. Just so he can definitely hit and kill. He's going to pop this up to a level 3. What the fuck is this roll? Oh, right, that's supposed to be like that. 3 glowing darts. He cast it at level 3, so he gets 5 darts. So that's a 1d4 plus 1 times 5. That's 15. So he does 15 damage to this Mephit and kills it. And then he goes to slap this one with his hand. That's gonna be a hit.
Nice.
Damn!
What
Good
is
slap.
the damage? 4d8. I think a 4d8 is gonna kill it. He'd have to roll pretty piss poor for this to not kill it. Yeah. We got him.
Nicely done.
Now it's the horse's turn.
Does the hand have to make a dex save for the fire blast?
It doesn't matter.
Cool.
There's no way these Mephits are gonna kill that thing. They can't do 80 damage in the next turn. So this horse is now spooked.
Will
And-
Keen have to make a dex save? I just need to know so I can bring up his.
Ah, she's fine.
Okay.
This horse is going to dash, although it is, or would it be slowed at all? Hang on, how much can it carry? No, I don't think it's encumbered by the cart. So this thing is going to dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It dodges the Mephit 8.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fucking running. Dex says,
Lovely.
"Hey, someone stop the cart!" Naya, your turn.
You're the druid. No, but you're engaged right now. Please don't take that seriously. If you could do both, I would be seriously impressed, though.
No, I can't do both.
I wasn't going to hold you to that. Couldn't even manage.
Okay, so for the Mephit in my face,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a poison spray.
Okay.
Nice. See, this is why I need a hissing sound effect. The
Shit.
Dungeon Depths doesn't have a hiss trap that would work perfectly for that.
All right. You spray a blast of poison at it. It sees this. It inhales it and then burps.
And then what?
And then burps at you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm immune to poison, huh?
Did not seem to care for your poison.
Fucking elemental damage and elemental.
Did it succeed on a con save?
It didn't have to. It's immune to poison damage.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Oh god damn it, stupid fan.
I'm sorry, I forgot before your turn started, though. That's very loud, Albus Tabber.
I know, I'm sorry.
God almighty, that's loud. Yes.
Here, let's go ahead and mute you for until you're done. You can unmute yourself, I think. Okay. I forgot at the beginning of your turn that you said you wanted to do some like Arcana checks on these guys. Naya.
Yeah, I did too. Otherwise, I would have done a thorn whip. Oh well.
Do you want to do that now?
Can I swap it out?
Swap
I mean, can
out
I just swap out the spell?
Not this turn, but you can still do the Arcana check to see if you want to like get the lore about them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, magma and smoke methods. You've done some research on these after you guys have encountered them a few times. They're fiery elementals, obviously immune to fire. Neither of them do well with cold. No, sorry. Only the magma ones are weak to cold damage. The smoke ones are not. My apologies.
Wait, say that again. They both
Um,
resist cold, or only one of them resists cold?
The magma one is weak to cold.
Okay.
They are both immune to fire and poison damage.
Yeah, that would have been good to know. Okay. I have another question
Sure.
for you. This is for the next turn, I suppose. When it talks about the cone,
Yeah.
like for the cone of cold thing that I can do,
Yes.
where does the cone, do I determine where the cone starts? It says it's 15 feet.
No, the cone always starts at you. It goes. So the way cones work are the origin point is yourself, and so like in front of you, the way you're facing. The cone length is the size of the cone, and then the width of the cone at its farthest point is also the size of the cone. So a 15-foot cone.
Okay, it's 15 feet long and 15 feet wide at its furthest point.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Okay.
I tried to do the same thing with the.
Okay, that's what I was
yeah.
originally looking at. I should have done that instead.
Okay.
Thank you.
This method's coming in. He's attacking you with a claw. That's going to be a hit. So you take 7 damage, 2 of it fire.
Okay.
And this method's going to do the same thing, the smoke one. That's going to be a hit as well. That's 3 damage.
It always looks off.
This guy gets to recharge his fire breath. So he's going to use it. He gets a 7 on the roll. Dex has to make saves. There goes the big hand.
Not really, right?
Albus Tabber, are you better now?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I am way better.
Okay, good.
As you can hear.
Dex takes 7 damage, and his hand, you see, just floats away into nothing all of a sudden. Can't grab it. You just hear him say, got distracted by that. Damn it. Nimbus.
So, I'm going to use Thunder Wave to try to push them away so they AoE burst away from Naya.
Acceptable.
I think the only one that would still be in range is, well, how far does it move them?
Move them 10 feet, right?
Yeah, 10 feet. That would do the job.
Yeah, well,
So,
you're good. It's only that
alright.
red one that I was pinging in front of you that I would have been worried about.
So,
Alright, let's see what
my
happens.
con save. Starting
Okay,
from
left,
the
right?
Yes, please.
First one wins and only takes 4 damage. Second one fails, takes 9 damage, and is pushed 10 feet. That way. Smoke.
Damn.
Aces it. Sorry, I have 2 character sheets open at the same time, so the game doesn't really like that.
I get it.
Alright, at least I finally figured out what causes the lag. Anything else, Nimbus?
I don't really think there's anything else for me to do. If I've got one dagger out in my left hand
Okie dokie.
already, so I'm good there.
Mm-hmm.
Keen is up. Is she doing anything or just hanging on?
She's what's her speed? Let me think one moment.
Sure.
Let the character sheet load because it's being POS. 20.
She's not going very far.
No. Nah, she's good.
Okay. Zemar, you're up. You're blind. You can attack, but you'll have disadvantage. Alternatively, you could always elect to take the dodge action or something like that if you feel like you don't want to attack.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want to grab our stuff, but I don't know what
You
I'm gonna
can't
really
see.
do this. That's true.
The wrong icon on you. My bad.
As far as I know, our stuff is safe and sound.
Well, I mean, you heard the horse
Good.
yelp, and you heard it move, and you
That
heard
could have been
Dex
any
yell,
horse.
"Stop the horse!" It could have been any horse.
Any of 2 horses. No. Even with disadvantage, I think I'm still just gonna try and make an attack on this one in front of me.
Okay, cool.
I don't really
Let's see it.
see what else to do.
Do I have a screaming horse button? Damn it.
That
Yeah, I
is
do.
close. You feel it brush against like the force of this thing's body, but it jumps up over it.
All right.
Any other opinions?
No, I guess I'll end my turn.
Okay, well, learn. Let's see something good.
Yeah, except that I'm freaking blind. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna try to longsword that lava method.
Okay. You have disadvantage, so roll again. Won't matter though.
Yeah, as I
gonna be
say,
a
it's
hit.
not gonna make a difference, but
Actually, you know what? An 11 does hit the magma method.
Oh,
So we'll take your first damage roll. So you do
Yeah,
3 damage.
I'll take it
But
considering I literally can't see.
you connect. And I will ask again, as I often do to paladins at a low level, would you like to apply juice?
No, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Okay. Got it. You get him. Just flailing a little bit. Okay, these 2 guys have a turn. They're gonna go all in on claws. That's going to be a hit for 5 on deck. This guy over
10
here
hits on Dex.
sure does. He's a wizard.
He's a wizard, Harry.
He's a
Probably
big,
just wearing clothes.
he's a big, bulky wizard.
Yeah, probably has a 0 dexterity,
Sure.
which means that if he's just
No.
wearing clothes, he gets no AC.
He didn't cast mage armor, and he doesn't have any
Look
protection
at that
items.
advantage roll on Zemar.
So much advantage.
You feel some claws just whiff by you. Albus.
All right. Can I
Get him.
move here? Sorry, one moment. Can I move here, try to whip him, and then use my bonus action to use Mage Hand Ledgerman to try to steal something off his person?
But is the stealing a bonus action?
I can use. In addition, you can use the here. Actually,
Yeah.
in
just
addition, you can
pop
use
it.
the bonus action
All right.
granted by your cunning action to control the hand at the very bottom. The only.
Then... Yeah. Then sure.
All right. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna say, "Your clothes fit me nice, fucker," and use my whip, or at least I'll try to use my whip. But my character sheet will white out for a second, and I can't see the whip.
Right.
And I'll roll that, which probably misses.
A 14 is going to in fact miss. The whip just bounces off of the breastplate he's wearing.
At least I create a nice snap.
Yeah.
And then using that as my distraction, can I use the Mage Hand Ledgerman Sleight of Hand?
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe with advantage, because it was a distraction? Okay, I hear no answer. I'll take that as a no.
He's looking at you, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I mean, it's a third hand out of nowhere.
True.
But a 16, I'll take it.
We'll
I don't
see
want
how
to
his
fudge
perception.
that roll.
Not great at.
But he could roll a 20.
Nope.
So I was going for anything that looked loose or fancy. It could have been a scarf. Like, this is tangential
Yeah.
think that's the
Okay.
word
So the
to me. It's more
the-
about insulting him.
the stuff that he's wearing is a very loose fitting, like almost a robe. So if you wanted, you might be able to like snag the belt off of that. He definitely noticed that if you did it, but you could probably whip the entire belt away and take it.
Could I take the whole robe off? Can I fucking pants him?
That would be unlikely.
Okay. But I could take the belt.
Yeah, you could take the belt and just make the robe like drop open.
Okay.
And
Is there anything valuable there that I might be able to take?
That's what I'm thinking about while I'm talking about other stuff to you. So, he
Belts,
doesn't seem to be
embarrassing.
carrying coin. You guys already stole his freaking pocket watch.
Yeah, I don't really care about coin.
Right.
Medallions I can rip off.
Oh, he's actually pretty lightly geared. He came out here for a fight, not
good
really
point.
for anything else.
He's got his hair in a ponytail.
The Drake does have on the saddle, it has like what looks like supplies and stuff. So there's like a bedroll and some food.
What about his stirrups? Are his stirrups valuable? Like made of silver? Are they I totally understand if as a writer he just has, classic, good stirrups, but
So
if he's a noble, he might be posh enough to get silver stirrups. That's like stealing somebody's rims.
stirrups are the which part exactly?
They go on your boot, and they
Right.
what you use in order to direct your horse when in heavy cavalry when they're unlikely
Yeah,
to
they're
charge
where
into
your
something.
feet go.
Okay, then I don't mean stirrups. I mean, what are those things called? No, they're also called
You
stirrups.
mean
aren't
the
they?
you mean
No,
the
you mean
spurs.
spurs.
Spurs. Yes.
The ones that jingle jangle.
I don't think
So-
those
Well,
come off
in
easily.
the west they do, but They're attached on a leather buckle.
At this consideration, you notice that he does not wear shoes. He has talons.
Oh, damn. Oh, well, all right. I'm stealing his belt and embarrassing him. It would be
All
a
right.
fine belt anyway. He's a posh fucker.
Yeah, so it's like a strip of silk. So you just whip it off him, and it just slides out of the robe completely. And he just glowers at you.
Look all! The lizard is bare for you to see!
And he just says, "Savor the days you have alive, gnome." And he snaps his reins, and the drake runs for it.
Enjoy my socks! Yeah, ignoble cunt!
All right, he's bolting.
No.
What? I didn't hear that.
Montlaren's just like, I've never heard these words.
Ignoble? That one's a big one.
All right, smoke method number. Time for you guys to get your sight back, unless he rolls a 6. Okay, you are very lucky and fortunate. He still has advantage on this turn though, so he's gonna take it on Zimar. Boop. Cool crit.
Can I use protection?
Dear Lord.
Technically, there's no reason you can't, unless it says you need to see your ally.
Ouch.
Can you ping the thing?
I have to be able to see the attack. Nope, it's not going to work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't see it. So, Zimar, you take that crit 7 slashing damage. But you know what's cool? You can see again.
I can. And that's what really matters at the end of the day.
And so can you, Montlaren.
Don't
Very
let
nice.
them escape! You hear me cursing and yelling behind you.
There's no way the rest of us are going to catch up to you.
I don't know. Decus has magic.
You
Is haste
hear
a thing?
you hear Dex say again, "Worry about the horse. We can't afford to lose it." The method goes for some claws on Montlaren. Does a 16 hit you?
That does not hit.
All right. You block it. The method over here zips around in Nimbus and goes for a claws on him. No. Dex has a turn.
Wrong button.
Dex rolls up his sleeves. He says, "Okay." Snaps his fingers. And chain lightnings those two methods nearby him.
I like how that's 31 damage with 3 rolled 1s in the damage roll.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck. Damn.
So the unfortunate bit is that doesn't insta-kill them unless they fail the 18 dexterity save. So let's see what they get. Left and right.
Does that spook the horse in another direction?
Nice.
Goodbye. That'll do. No, it doesn't.
Sad.
I don't think it makes thunder noises. I mean, it probably does make some noise, but not like shatter.
It does go 120 feet.
It can go, right?
It
Oh,
can
okay.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Targets are of his choice. So, yeah, you just saw him freaking light up that corner of the battlefield. And then everything is gone when you can see again. Naya, you're up again. There's 6
Okay,
methods on the
so I
field.
want to know, can I move 3 squares down so that I can turn around and do a cone without hitting Nimbus?
Yeah, you can. You might get smacked on the way down, but you can.
Well, wait a minute. You can do a cone from where you were without hitting me. You would
I
just.
can't hit 2.
Yeah, you can. You just angle it away from me.
No, I can't.
No, you
No, I can't.
No?
It's a 15-foot cone from me. The only way I can hit 2 out of those 3 is if I'm 15 feet away.
You hit you do it like this.
The third
Yeah.
one won't mean Nimbus gets hit.
Well, that's the shape of the cone that I just drew. It's like that.
Yeah.
Where you're standing.
Yeah, it's a 15.
Pedantically.
Okay,
I
well
would
that's
say
the
it
way I
wouldn't hit him
calculated
either.
it, is that I had to move down here where I am in order to do a 15-foot cone. So that's what.
You can hit all
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah, this way you would only hit 2 of them if you didn't move, but that way you wouldn't get attacked during your turn.
Yeah, because if you do that, 2 of them get to swing at
You can't hit 3 of them with a cone this way though. The
No?
cone is 15 feet wide.
Why not?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you're
so
right, 'cause
that's
they're
what I
20
was
feet apart.
asking.
Yeah, they're 20 feet apart.
Yeah, that's
All
too
right,
big.
so I'm aiming for the 2 that are 15 feet apart to the right of Nimbus.
Yeah, you don't have to move from where you originally were. I would stay there if I were you.
Well, I don't understand something then. If the cone
No,
is
if she wants to
15
hit the
feet
2 that
wide,
she's hitting now, she has to move.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
If she wants to just hit the 2 on the left, she doesn't have to move.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay, could you get those arrows out of there? Thank you.
I don't understand why it wouldn't hit.
Why? What
Well,
wouldn't it?
where I was
Where
like
you
that.
are.
Cone's only 15 feet wide. No matter what, it's only going to hit 2 of them.
Yeah. The methods cover a span of 20 feet.
Right. I was only aiming for those
Oh.
2 because the cone is only 15 feet wide and 15 feet long.
All right, it works. They've got to make con saves.
Are they making attacks of opportunity?
Nope, they neglected to do so.
Okay.
That one had advantage. Let's see what the first roll was. The first roll was the good one, unfortunately. My bad on keeping advantage on.
Shit.
This one is normal. It fails, though. So that one takes 20 damage and dies. Nimbus, you need to make
Nice.
a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Well done.
You take 5 fire damage as that thing bursts, but you jump out of the way. And then, even though this one beat the Constitution save, it still takes double damage from. No, sorry, it's a smoke one. It doesn't take double damage from cold. It has 1 hit point left. I did -1 instead of -5.
And it's gonna smoke breath us.
It might. In fact, it's its turn, so it will.
That's why I
go
said
ahead.
that.
Go ahead and make that saving throw, Nimbus. It's going for you. Actually, I think it can hit both of you with that cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. All right. Please, both of you make a dex saving throw. Nimbus, you're fine.
That's what I would have done if I was it.
You're
for
both
sure.
fine. All right, Nimbus, you're
Quick
up then.
that out.
Alright, well, I can't really disengage from this, so I'm gonna draw my other dagger and give it the old 1-2.
Okay, first one doesn't hit. Second one does. Go ahead and roll whatever the damage is
I
going to
don't
be
know
for
why
that.
it didn't, it's just gonna be...
It's going to be 1d4. 3. You do a bit. Zemar, you're up. You're not blind.
Move here too.
Sure.
Sweet. I think I'm actually gonna try and dash past. Or no, I don't want to leave. That'd be mean.
He's a
I was
paladin.
thinking of.
Do it,
Oh yeah, I was thinking of just dashing to try to get after the cart.
please.
But
Do it. Don't make me
Well, Lauren,
responsible for the cart.
do you mind if I leave you behind with 3 dudes?
No, go for it, man.
All right.
Don't make me responsible for the
I
cart.
realized I
please.
was about to. I'm like, I'll just leave him alone. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I can.
Okay, are you dashing straight through those methods? You can't go through them, but
I was gonna go down and around.
okay.
So
Both of them are gonna try to smack you on the way.
all right.
Wow.
That
Both
one.
of them are gonna hit.
Okay.
So you take 7 damage on the way. You get swiped around the back of your neck a couple of times, but you duck and get out of the way.
All right. Now I'm just gonna.
You can't do much on this turn over there.
Yeah. Can I try to like jump on the cart?
Do you have any movement left?
No, I moved 12 spaces.
That's gonna be it then.
It would have been like a
Okay.
moving jump anyway if you were gonna have enough clearance. You can't just like standing jump onto something.
Well, wait, hold on. Where did you move from? Did you move from
I
So
moved
here
from
to here?
there. Yeah, I'd be running uphill,
Okay.
so it's not like I could just jump.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You've got the right idea. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what I should have done is move this down here because the horse is running that way.
Huh. Yeah, good point. I like that. That's how
So-
an old video game would do it.
Yep.
Quote, quote.
So you're actually in the cart.
All right, well, that was the.
It
all right,
worked
yeah,
out.
Sure. Okay.
Montlarin, do something.
Do something!
Indeed. All right. Let's start by laying on hands myself for 5 points.
Okie
He's
dokie.
touching himself. He's touching himself.
Oh. I
That's
feel a
your action?
pain.
Such a guy thing.
All right, and then I'm going to maneuver around this guy and
Paladin.
end my
Okay.
turn there.
Cool. This one's actually going on a chase for Zemar. Hi.
You have
This
10
horse
lay
down
on
here isn't doing
hands.
anything. Albus Tabber, you're up.
Alright. Panicking both ways and having seen Zamar do the heroic thing and jump into the cart, I know where my.
I will just tell
know.
you know that thing outspeeds.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
wanted to dash and try to insult him one more time by taking his loose cloak or whatever
Okay,
from
fine.
behind. Because I would be able to grip the collar, I think, which might be able to get him.
Very well.
Because his arms are straight out if he's holding his reins. I think it's perfect opportunity to add insult to injury. This is just about the heroics and the chicanery. Go, mage hand, go!
All right. I'm gonna need you to make a actual. So he doesn't notice that, but I'm gonna need you to make an actual attack roll for this one to have
Okay.
success.
Okay, I can do that. All right,
Uh,
what do you
go
want
ahead.
me to roll?
Just go ahead and roll Dex. You managed to get your hand on the back collar of it. You yank it hard, and that's when he notices. He flinches a little bit. He pulls the reins hard enough that his drake kind of reels back a little bit. He looks back at you. He almost like barks in a way that he just spits flame at you, and then his tail comes up and just whips your mage hand out of the air and kills it. And then he keeps running. And then he does indeed keep running.
I can still see him on the map. I got one more opportunity.
You technically cannot.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can see him.
Oh no,
riding
no,
off, but he's getting out of your range.
Damn. Okay. Fine. I am trying to keep up with the lizard thing. I do know that it is impossible.
Smoke method wants a taste of Montlaurent. It gets it.
Oh, sure does. Damn.
Ouch.
Eat some of those lay on hands. Which magma method is this?
That was new blood, damn it.
trying to take the clothes off his back.
Alright, he doesn't get his recharge. So he's gonna do an attack. You bat him away.
Word.
The one down near Nimbus is going to also roll his 1d6. He doesn't get it, so he's just gonna attack Nimbus again. Nice.
That will hit.
Holy crap.
So you take 11 damage total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Dex is going to do a magic missile.
Hell of a crit on that one.
Because he wants to get those things out of the way. He's going to do a...
well done, yeah.
He's going to do a level 2 magic missile, so he gets 4 bolts. He's going to shoot 1 at the smoke method and 3 at the magma method. They each do 3 damage, so both of them will die. You do have to make another dex save, though, Nimbus.
Yep.
Whoa! That's gonna knock you down either way, I think.
Yes, it is. Thanks.
If it helps, he shouted "duck" before he shot his shot.
Well, if I'm allowed to use that to take a reaction.
I don't think you would be able to.
Well, let's see. Thing is arbitrary anyway.
You make it. You take 5 damage.
Yep.
What I will give you for making the dex saving throw is advantage on your con save going down.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that DC 10. Ah, haha. You only would have failed it by 1. Okay, good job. You're not maimed.
Alright.
Naya, you see him drop though. He gets splattered with a bunch of magma and goes down.
Is it my turn yet?
Not quite. The horse's turn carries all of you fellows on a fun adventure for a little bit. It is running. Zaymar, can you make a dexterity saving throw to stay on the cart?
If you can, direct the horse north so we can keep after the...
Alright, it takes a sharp turn and you get tossed off the cart about 10 feet.
Oh, sad.
Take 4 bludgeoning damage. And now the horse is around here. Naya, now it's your turn.
Okay, so Nimbus is actually down.
Yeah, he's down. He's unconscious.
Okay, let me get him a heal here.
Damn,
points.
son.
Good roll.
Oh yeah. By the way, you got to be next to him for that one to work.
Yeah, that's a touch.
Oh shit.
But you're
Can
fine,
I-
so just
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you have the movement. You're all good.
just move up to him. Cool.
Yeah, well, that was
Live!
And Nimbus, you are now newly awake. You can use half of your movement to stand up, and then whatever else you want.
nice.
You got one smoke method laughing at Zemar over here. You got a couple more over here.
Can I use acrobatics proficiency to jump on my feet more quickly and use less movement?
Nope.
Darn. Well, you don't know if you don't ask.
Indeed.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Then let's see. A dash would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That almost get me to Dex. Yeah, I need to catch up to that horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And put one of the daggers away.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
What's what?
That's
oh,
it.
that's it.
That's
okay.
it for my turn.
Zemar, you're up again. You skid to a halt in the dirt. Spit out a rock.
Yeah. Would I need to like spend a turn getting up, or am I good to?
No, you're fine. You're like landing on your feet, sort of.
All right.
I mean, you did roll a 1, but whatever. I don't punish people for that.
Yeah, I saw the crit fail. I figured I would just fall off the cart and break my neck or something.
No, you're good.
This worked out. All right. Well, I mean, from here, can I just make another running jump into the cart?
You can, yeah. You've got the incline to your advantage as well. So I'll even let you get close
I'll
enough
do
to
that.
grab the reins.
Okay. Can I try and do that then? And
Yeah. So you've still got an
Alright.
action left after you do that.
okay. So if I wanted to try and like pull back on the reins, would that be
You can do animal handling.
okay?
Don't forget if you have any bonus points to use.
I have the physical D4, but
That's not animal handling here.
yeah.
Although, in this case, if you wanted to apply your strength instead of your wisdom, I would let you. And if you wanted to apply that D4 to that, then you could. Animal handling strength.
Okay. How would I roll that?
Same roll you
Right.
just did, but add your strength instead of your wisdom. And then you could add that D4 on top.
Oh, okay.
But seeing that roll, it's kind of low anyway, so maybe save it.
Yeah. But adding my strength, that would be
Instead of a +2, that's a what?
it's a +3, so yeah, it's not much different.
Yeah, it just goes up by 1 point. Save it.
All right. Yeah, then I'm just gonna save it.
Next turn. Animal handling strength. Lauren, do a thing.
I guess let's ride down the cart.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, I'm gonna longsword the lava dude.
Indeed.
You do it. It takes 4.
Better than nothing.
Oh, I've got 3 character sheets minimized. Crap. I didn't even notice. There you go. Smoke method at initiative 20. Rolls his d6. Takes stock of the situation. Sees what's happening. Sees that he has 2 friends left. Runs away.
Aha!
Albus, you're up. You see Morioh flying into the distance.
I do. But I also see this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I dash up onto him and stand on the hill like a hero with my whip out, and I pull on it a little bit like they do on the covers of those Castlevania games from, back in the day.
Would you like to make an intimidation roll?
I can still attack too, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards. Sweet. I would love to make an intimidation roll despite having -1 in my intimidation.
Okay. Ineffective.
Okay, and I whip him.
Effective. No sneak attack.
Yeah,
but
absolutely not.
You do some 5. Not bad. Okay. Roll that 1d6. Nah. Alright, we're just going slashes. Claws, no. Magma. You gotta do the full simulation. What the fuck? Oh, no. Sorry, that was a mistake. Alright. Magma Method gets his fire breath back. Magma Method peels back. And blows a solid 9 at Montlarn.
Oh, damn. God damn.
Take 9.
Why don't I have a Wilhelm scream?
Dex says, Zamar, Nimbus, you got that?
Yeah. We're on it.
Okay. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should put him in range for whatever he wants to do. I think anyway.
Dekus, he's getting away.
You might be too far away for him to hear.
I'm yelling.
Oh, okay.
But if he still can't hear me, I understand. Though I would imagine I have a high-pitched voice.
Yeah, true. I think he's a bit reluctant to blow all of his spell slots right now, because he's actually running low.
He's got to have a powerful cantrip. Does he have an acid splash? Or acid?
Well, he'll do another level 4 magic missile. He could spare one more of those. Nice. 4 damage per bullet. Let's see. 6 bullets, so 3 for each. Pop. And this one takes a nice big hit. Magma Method is no longer looking any kind of healthy.
Excellent.
Draft Horse goes. Vroom. Naya, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, Mount Lauren, what's your HP?
Pretty low.
Yeah,
6.
about a 6 right now. Yeah.
So that just a second.
I can heal myself though.
Have you got spell slots for that? I've been
Yeah,
kind of saving
I have
them.
one. I have one left.
Well, I have more than that, so let me toss you a heal. Not going to be huge, but it'll be something.
Okay, make sure you got the range for it.
It's not going to be huge. Nice.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. Okay, so my level 1 spell slots are full. Done.
Okay. You still have an action left if you want to do anything else, but you're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave her there.
Okay. Nimbus, what would you like to use your turn to do?
I'm gonna sprint and jump into the cart.
Yeah, I think you can make that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, you're in there.
Do I have enough action or bonus to try to do anything?
You can't do it with your bonus. Next turn you'll be able to help.
Yes. And I can't provide the help action with the bonus either.
Right.
Okay.
Zimar, you've got another chance.
I'll just try telling.
Yeah, you can like pick up the reins and start helping.
Yeah,
but you're coming in late.
it to stop, basically.
Yeah.
Verbally, stop, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever phrase we've been told to tell it.
Yep. Zimar, so once again, you can make a animal handling strength, and that means you could add your D4 if you want.
I will do that then. So let me just roll animal handling again.
Roll your D4 and then roll your strength check. And then, do you have proficiency in animal handling?
No.
Okay, so it's just going to be a straight strength check for you then.
So
the skill would only matter if you had proficiency in the skill.
Okay, should I just click where it says +3 strength then?
Yeah. Okay, 17 will be good enough. You managed to stop the horse, and you managed to calm it. All your stuff is intact. Montlarn, please get the kill.
They pop though, don't they?
They do.
Can you throw something at it?
I cannot.
Throw the sword.
No, alright, I guess I'm gonna move here and smack it.
Alright. You don't actually.
I don't, yep.
Alright, this smoke method goes around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. It's just flailing its arms, swimming through the air, trying to get away. What would you like to do, Aldous?
Okay. As it goes around me, I'm yelling at it.
Wait, with the whip, wouldn't it have been an attack of opportunity? It was within his attack range.
Yes, but I don't know. I really have no idea.
Yeah, it would.
Wow, thank you.
It leaves your area of effect. Okay, then.
Whip cracker.
And I say, your master has dishonored themselves by fleeing the battlefield. Submit to the might of Decus. No, I was not.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, that's just there. Yeah. Submit to the might of Decus, Albus, Taver, and friends, or suffer a death knowing you died for a coward.
Okie dokie.
And I whip him. Bam.
Cool. It doesn't kill him.
Yeah, but it is my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm going to dash and pump, as I like to
Oh
say.
yeah.
And
Gotcha.
and I will go Klaplow one more time. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
That's only 5 damage.
I know.
That's too bad.
I am behind him. It is a flanking attack. No, I'm joking.
Magma method gets.
You've
to
still
go.
got more movement, don't you?
No, that was a dash and attack.
All right, Magma method and Montlarin are just smacking each other for a little bit.
At least I don't think I have a movement. It wouldn't matter anyway. I couldn't.
Do you just
attack.
want to loop around a Montlarin and see how many turns it takes you to go back and forth with this fucking thing? Is anybody else gonna get involved with that?
Well, now that he's got the horse stopped, yeah, I'm just gonna make my way over and try to chromatic orbit or something.
Yeah, I'm all good with that.
You got the range?
It's 90.
Okie dokie, go for it. Naya, are you okay with your turn? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. Nimbus, go for it.
Let me find my 90 here. I don't have enough range to get to that, actually.
Yep, that's just a bit too far. Never
Well,
mind then.
Never mind then. I have firebolt.
Nimbus and Zamar, you calm the horse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Montlarin, do a thing, please.
That's more.
There
like
we go. There we go.
Yay!
All right. Make your nice deck save.
Yeah, don't die.
Now you're fine. You take 1 damage.
It.
Smoke method continues to flee.
Attack! One last whip.
I do get one last go.
You do.
Kill it.
No, wait. Yes, you do.
Kill it. If you've got a strength, no wait, that isn't for attacks, is it?
You had an attack of opportunity, Albus.
I did?
Because
Oh, yeah, because he
your area of
left.
effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Okay, it dies.
Oh, sweet. I don't have to chase it again and then use my rapier, which is what I was going to do. I was
Good job.
tired of the piss poor damage.
Fight complete.
All right. So was Ambergreen down?
Do you all go try to help him?
Well, yeah, I'm standing right next to him.
Yeah, the
okay.
healers are the closest. So
You flip him over. He is snoring.
He got away.
He looks like he's having a good sleep.
But he's otherwise all right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he took a couple of nicks from the crossbow bolts, but yeah, he's fine.
We'll
You
just
just
have to put
put
him
him
on a
in the
cart
cart.
then. Yep.
Yeah, you. I mean, if you try to like smack him a couple times or shake him at all, he's just out. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, all right. I'll just drag him to the cart, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so we were originally heading from right to left, right, on this map?
Other way.
From left
Yes.
to right.
Left to right,
Left to
okay.
right.
Where's everybody's health?
Pretty low across the board, except for Alvis. Even Dex took a couple of whacks.
Probably good to take at least a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we could take a short rest,
If
we'd
we could
probably
do
be
a
fine.
short rest, or I can put up a healing spirit and we can all stand in it.
That's true.
I like
We
the
were
idea
so
of that.
spread out that I didn't do the healing spirit before.
Well, you guys aren't going to get attacked in the next hour, so let's just save the time from rolling all that dice and stuff and doing the calculations on it to say short rest.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So everybody can hit the short rest button. Everybody can spend however many hit dice they want.
Do you have to declare the amount of hit dice before you roll, or can you do them one at a time?
You can do them one at a time.
Okay.
Dex gathers you all around the cards. Says, "Good job, everyone. I wasn't expecting something like that out here. I guess we know who we're dealing with now."
He doesn't actually seem to be a necromancer at all. I'm sure whoever made that skull is more powerful than him. He just seems like a disciple.
Good.
Well, he did say
idea.
it was a prince, right?
He did.
Who's the king?
That's a good question. Well, not like we can ask him now. I think we know where he lives, though.
Yep. He called himself a prince. That doesn't mean he is one. Anybody can buy fancy clothes, have a nice place built. Mostly by conjured servants.
I'm really upset I couldn't have a pair of robes.
You've got that silk sash, though.
I know, and now Alvis Taver has his titular head sash. He didn't have it before, but now he does.
Oh, okay.
Not titular, but the icon.
Yeah, the one.
What color was it again? Was it red?
I'll call that a burgundy, right there.
His clothing was
I can change it to any color I want with prestidigitation.
It was a deep red, a little bit darker than his own draconic scales, and the belt is purple.
Oh. Yeah, well, I change it to orange with prestidigitation.
It's only temporary.
Pop it on my head.
Okay, then.
You have to keep on doing that.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
Probably gets annoying and boring after the first, half hour.
Absolutely not. Alvis Taver is entertained by the smallest things. Remember, he grew up his childhood in a mine.
Right.
Playing with rocks was a good pastime.
Right.
I guess while he's casting Mage Hand all the time, he would be maintaining that too.
Yeah.
What he does, he's especially happy that he's learned this. It's a lifelong dream. Especially for the
To
reason
have an
that
orange head sash.
No. To have a hand that he can telesteal with. He doesn't know the word
gotcha.
telesteal, but this whole situation here, he's in giddy glee. He's also a gnome that's only 21 years old, so he's like a child.
If you really wanted to piss him off, though, I figured you would have taken this crossbow. It might be magical.
It seemed a little heavy. That's a good idea, though.
Well, good news is we protected everything we needed to protect, and I think that Prince's army is a little worse for wear afterward.
Quiet.
Yep.
Oh, honestly, I would have hated to see the skull on this little venture that we just went through.
Yeah.
Though Decus,
I think
seemed...
Decus probably would have annihilated it with a big spell right off the bat.
Right. Would have been a priority target.
Hopefully permanently, too.
Only if we've got holy water. Or he probably has Dispel Magic. Or whatever it is that's required.
Does he have it prepared today?
It does take 24 hours, or not 24 hours, something.
He does, in fact, have it prepared today.
Damn. Nice.
Yes, I could have dispelled it if such a thing appeared here, and we had defeated. But so many little creatures, weak as they were, I am kind of glad we didn't have to deal with anything stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many rounds did we do? Was it 12.
I wasn't counting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were.
Nope.
I know it was four rounds the first session.
And unfortunately, unlike Fantasy Grounds, Roll20 does not count.
If he
Yeah.
Well,
actually,
I'm thinking it was at least a full 10, but we certainly went through rounds faster as they died off.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say if he actually stuck around and got in the mix and started fighting us, had his mount fight, beside him, taking its own attacks or whatever, we probably wouldn't have won.
I would have been
It
able
would have
to.
required a lot more organization, I think.
Yeah.
But if you had landed that hideous laughter, that could have been an interesting turn of fate, too.
Yeah. I wanted to break the game once again with hideous laughter, and he doesn't seem to have a wisdom bonus, that one, so if I would hit him with it. But no.
Well, good work anyway. We'll have to report this to Lucent as soon as we get back. But first, the delivery.
Oh, please don't punish me with something that I want to do.
He just files that away mentally. And you guys are back on the map.
Woohoo!
So that was, let me just count this out real quick. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the start of your third day. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, gee,
1,
I feel
2.
pooped.
Yeah.
Quiet.
So on the 3, 4, halfway through the 5th day, you guys make it back to the Grove.
This place is interesting. Never been here before.
I would imagine Ruby was with us, but just like away during the battle.
No, he was not with you.
No, didn't
No,
come
he
with.
wasn't
in the
with
fort.
us.
Huh.
I thought he might have come up to the Grove, though, knowing we were coming here.
That's true, but he prefers to stay in the fort where it's safe.
Fair
He
enough.
said he's told you he'll join you out in the wilds if you want him to come. But he's not a fighter.
Yeah, I'm not going to
He knows-
ask him to do those dangerous things.
He
We've
knows
already
the
been
kind
through
of things that go on outside. He's lived here for a long time.
Besides, all the sweets are in the fort.
Correct. And he can play with Sophia. Okay, you're all here. I'm not going to put your tokens on the board because it doesn't matter. Let's see. I think everybody has the handout for the grandmother. Yeah, you all do. Okay. So,
Lady of the Wood?
yep.
Okay, thank you.
You guys are basically encircled by about 100 pixies on your way in, and they are all pushing you and tugging at your collars and sleeves and moving you forward. They are rummaging through your carts, not taking anything, but just looking at everything as you carry them in. And when you get to the tree that is covered in thorns, the dryad pulls herself out of the trunk and steps forward a bit and says, "Welcome back. I was hoping you'd arrive soon. You are Deck, right? and all of you are the rest of the expeditionists.
Quite.
I can't
Absolutely.
remember. Is she speaking common?
She speaks a very sort of stilted
Right.
Shakespearean common. Dex talks to her for a little bit, and he explains to her what they need to do with the obelisk parts to set it up. And after a few minutes, he asks you guys to help him out with the unloading, although he doesn't really need it. It's just faster. And then they put all of the obelisk parts in the middle here in front of the tree, and all of the pixies circle watching this whole thing. The Dryad tells you all to back away a little bit, Dex as well, and she approaches the trio of onyx stones, and she starts singing. And Naya, you hear bits of druidic language in this, but they're words you almost recognize as being druidic, and it's only like every 1 in every 10 words she's singing something way older than whatever druidic you know.
Right.
And when she starts singing, all of the trees of the grove seem to rise and bend inward, and all of the grass and flowers seem to kind of coalesce upon this series of stones. And then in about 1 second, a series of tree trunks burst out of the ground and wrap up around all 3 stones, twisting around it and spiraling up such that they're vertically aligned like the one in Fort Maricus. They loop around and then stop, and then they start blooming flowers.
Lovely.
And
very nice magic.
She takes a step back, and she stumbles a bit. And she says, "Oh, I haven't done something like that in a long time. Thank you, everyone. This should work, I think." And Dex looks at it and says, "Yeah, that'll work."
All right.
And she looks at you all and says, "Well, your leader, Lucent, told me the one you have at your home is called the Veritas. What would you like to name this one?"
Ooh. I know.
Excelsior.
The garden. Or the grove. Orchard? I don't know. Something planty. Fresh. Advertisably fresh.
The bloom.
Puts his hand out in front of himself. Bloom.
Naya has good ideas.
Naya does have good ideas. Ooh. Is there some kind of legendary flower that you know about in druid circles? Call it that.
I don't know. I'd have to make some shit up.
Bloom works.
Yeah, I like that one, honestly.
Yeah, me too. The bloom.
Okay. Dex says, all right then. Then this is the site of obelisk bloom. And she says, and now the whole grove is protected, and I can gather all the children of the woods here and keep them safe from the Redshift, and then I won't have to. They won't have to suffer anymore, and I won't have to heal them anymore. And she goes to sit down in her tree and says, well, Lucette and I had a deal that I would help you after this, and I am more than happy to do so. Every single one of you is welcome here, and many of your allies are welcome here as well. I'll warn you that if you do decide to rest here for any amount of time, the children might get a little excited with you. So be patient with them.
They're a little bit mischievous.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Uh-huh.
And now, well, I'm ready to do everything I can to help you. I don't know if it'll be much, but
Grandmother, please could you let us know what are the rules, the things that we need to know about being in the grove that do not disturb
So
your
as not to
activity here,
offend. Yeah.
and so as not to offend. We want to make sure that what we do here does not completely disrupt what you have been doing here for many, many, many years.
don't disturb any life. Those of your order who will be allowed to stay here, I will. This isn't the kind of thing I would normally do. If this was an age ago, this would be unthinkable, really. But I know that your sorts of people need shelter and food and water and everything. So while something like a structure would normally be abhorrent here, I think the Grove can allow it, thanks to the fact that you've helped save it.
Something like a tent
Yes,
work a little better, maybe. It's a little bit
certainly.
more temporary, has less tree used in it.
Well, and you seem to have the ability to ask the trees to grow into shapes for you. Is it possible that instead of sacrificing any life here in the forest, we could cooperate and build together out of living wood?
I have heard in stories of settlers living in hollowed out trees that were naturally hollowed out via wildfire, but I've seen your magics and they are quite amazing. To create one without the need of fire would be great.
I could ask the trees to do that, but I feel even if they were compelled to grow that way, they might abhor the idea of being used as a structure in that way.
Right. Okay. We don't want to do that. Could you have some of the children show us where we need to go to find fallen wood? We don't want to
Yes.
destroy anything or take life, but we will need wood. We just don't want to take any from the grove, so we need
Yes,
to be
I think
shown
I
where.
think they'll find that fun. In fact,
Okay.
they might hide it from you, so you might have to play with them.
Of course. Okay.
How much control do you have over the warmth and coldness of the grove, and even a very small area of it in particular?
Changing the warmth is a powerful sort of song. It would be difficult to not hard to achieve, but difficult to maintain in any useful way.
Right. I don't think that would work then. My thought was to build a structure of water and ice, but I don't believe that would be easy to pull off.
It is becoming late in the year, but something like that would not last very long, regardless.
Well, let's see what we can do about making tent-like shelters, and see how many we actually are going to need, so that we have enough place to rest.
How
Yes. You're welcome to build camp.
Thank you.
how intricately can these the children of the forest craft and create something? I'm wondering if a structure made of interwoven twigs and branches with saps and other natural things to help fill in the cracks would be able to make something both durable and appealing to the natural inhabitants.
Right,
About
kinda like a
5 of them
wattle and
fly
dye.
off into the distance, and she looks at them and says, I think you might have just given them a new idea, so I guess we'll see.
All right.
Industrious kind of folk. I like them.
If they wish.
And curious.
Well, it seems like a fun puzzle. Yes. I've had this odd question for weeks now. I saw how you healed Ruby, and there's no way I would ask you to impart your power in that way. Ever. It's such a traumatic thing to have to do, I'm sure, but I wonder, what about some sort of academic recreation, like a scroll of sorts that wouldn't tap into your power but would allow you to record it in such a way that somebody else could use it safely?
I'm afraid I might not have the slightest idea how to do that. Taking away the corruption is something that comes as naturally to me as breathing.
I understand.
Know how to do it. I could not tell you how I do it.
I get you. I understand. That's it would be really interesting to try to figure out how to perform that as a more academic ritual. But I suppose that's not something have the time to learn, as I would imagine that may take a lifetime on its own to figure out.
Or more.
And I don't mean my lifetime,
Right.
I mean yours.
Right, that's a major academic study.
Because I imagine you're going to, well, I don't know. I don't know what my fate holds, whether I'll be passing anytime soon or not.
Well, like I said, I'm willing to help in any way I can.
Thank you.
So, after a little bit, Dex rounds you all up and says, "All right, we probably don't want to keep Lucent waiting or anything. So the first wave hasn't hit yet. So I think we've got time to head back to Maracus safely. I doubt we'll run into Morioh again on the way.
Do we need to warn grandmother about
About
Morioh?
Morioh? I've been wondering that myself.
Do you?
Probably should.
Yeah, I would, as long as Decus doesn't disagree.
My main
sure.
concern would be that regrowing an army of fire methods may require a lot of
Wood,
fire,
right?
and
Yeah.
that's what
Oh,
burns.
the burning one says yes. Well, we've noticed them appearing in recent years around the fringes of the wood, but the wood keeps them away well enough. They do torment the outskirts, but they're weak and
Recent
pitiful.
years.
Okay,
Do
that's
you,
good. We just wanted you to know that he is on the move.
do you have a recollection of how many years, by any chance?
Perhaps not years, perhaps only one, maybe two.
Oh, he hasn't been here for very long then.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We know who the culprit is, or we just encountered them, I should say, on the way here. We decimated their current army.
More.
Or at least we would suspect as much. I have no idea how many more he has in reserve. But
What's going on over there?
assaulting
Sorry,
his
my cat.
assaulting his stronghold might be a little bit difficult. It's something that I think we're intending to do at some point, but there might be more powerful agents than just this one that make use of that location.
I see.
Right,
Well-
we fought and killed many of his methods, but I fear that he may want to make more.
I'm afraid I can't tell you too much more than that they exist, but I can only wish you good luck. And I think the lands around here, besides even my grove, will be grateful if you can put a stop to it.
That would be fantastic if we can, and we certainly plan to. I know. So we had this interesting encounter with creatures known as twig blights, and we investigated the plants they originated from, and the shocking thing was they're normally an evil sort of thing, but our alchemist actually determined that they're just kind of feral and natural. They don't possess any evil. Should we be able to get a seed? Would you like it? Would you like to use that to be able to grow some stalwart defenders?
I would Accept. Seed. Yes.
You broke up there. We just got the yes.
I would accept a seed, yes. Thank you.
Wonderful.
If you could obtain one.
That'll definitely be something to put on our board when we get back, or perhaps to handle on our own.
Absolutely. And though I might be new here, my dearest grandmother, could I ask you something humbly? Again.
Yes, Elvis Tavern.
I come from a fickle organization, one that, unless they see it with their eyes, will not understand the beauty of this place and how it needs to be protected. Do you have some tertiary trinket that I might be able to send back to them so that they may be more interested in sustaining this beauty?
Perhaps not, but perhaps they would appreciate what could happen if they don't. And she reaches up next to her and, with a surprising amount of force for her very thin frame, snaps off a thick bit of one of the thorns that's sprouting out of her tree.
And hands it to me?
And hands it to you.
Sweet. What is this thorn like? It's my first time here.
It is
So.
It is barky, deep purple, twisted. It evokes the Brigadier's mutation a little bit. Of course, it's still very different, and it also evokes the spine spreading across the Dryad herself, her own body.
Is that painful to remove?
Not really. You might consider such a thing to be as a human peeling a fingernail. Go too far and you might hurt. But a strip of bark is not much to lose, especially when it's already been corrupted.
Thank you. I put that inside the pouch.
I would hate to ask for more, but I wonder if we can analyze it and try to find a remedy, something that would help reverse it for you safely.
Well, Dex says we could always use some of the bits she gave to Albus.
That's true.
I only need to send so much.
That's true. You only need to send a little bit. Never mind. We'll analyze some back at the Fort Maricus and probably send some back to the Empire for their alchemists to analyze.
I hope it can help you, though.
We hope it can help you. We can find a way to counter this corruption. We might be able to apply it to other things that have been corrupted.
Albus Tavern gives Nimbus a big smile. Yeah, I know somebody who might appreciate it.
Yeah, Clark might actually really like that.
Yes, Clark would too.
Indeed.
Dex thanks the Dryad again and gets ready to go. He's packing up the horses and everything. It's still afternoon-ish, so you have plenty of daylight. Continue. The pixies are circling again, realizing that he's getting ready to leave, getting ready to lead him out in the way they do. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay. When all of you leave, and Embergreen's still in his cart. He hasn't woken up for 2 days.
That's
She
maybe
stopped Montlarin
All right.
and says, Montlarin, are you alright? I noticed you seem injured.
My left arm doesn't work anymore. An injury that I sustained in a fight. Wow, at this point, a few weeks ago. But I'm managing. I've found ways to move forward. I'll sort of like show her my shield while I'm talking.
She nods, and then she says, "That's good, but I didn't really mean your arm, though."
Oh. I didn't realize I didn't. There's been something on my mind. I'm having trouble figuring out my course ahead, if that makes sense. All my life I've meant to do something great for my family. I've always had a purpose and a destiny, and I find myself here so far away from my home, and I don't understand how I can accomplish that purpose anymore.
Because your brother was that purpose.
In a way, I was here. I came here for a reason. I was given a quest. Where I come from, there are an order of us who much like your people of the forest, we protect that which grows. We bring light where there's darkness. We bring joy where there is sadness. And I was meant to take an oath to join this group officially. But now, having failed the mission I was sent here to do, having lost the use of my arm, I don't even know how I could take this oath now and justify it.
You know, most of the children around here are rather young. It's actually a little unnatural. And it's because dozens of them would die upon being afflicted by the thing you call the Redshift. And there was never anything I could do about it. But if I had given up because of that, then this grove would have withered centuries ago. And everything else that I've been able to protect since then would have simply failed. So if you thought you were going to protect life and joy, then what made you want to do that in the first place? And what made you think that failing to do so once meant that you couldn't do it again?
You know, I've always wondered why. It's always been, for my family, there really isn't another choice, if that makes sense. We've always been protectors. We've always joined the order. In fact, when my father gave up his place, we were afraid that perhaps all of that legacy would be lost, and so I always felt like it fell to me to carry that forward, to salvage what was thrown aside. I've never really asked myself why I've done it besides that, but I can't imagine myself doing anything else. I honestly think that's what worries me the most. If I can't, and I sort of wiggle my, useless arm, if I can't protect myself, if I can't be the hero that I need to be, then how can I expect to take an oath to do so?
Did you suffer that injury, your hand, protecting the people you're working with?
Well, I tried.
It doesn't sound like you necessarily failed.
Well, we survived.
That sounds like you did your job. Even if you became scarred because of it. And you've kept going. You came here. You fought those vile little fireballs out there. And in fact, I think the rest of your party's in quite high spirits as a result of it.
We did kind of kick that guy's ass.
I stole his belt.
He quips from like stage left.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I can't imagine that half a night is as useful as I don't know. I mean, some of my companions can call down lightning from the sky. I have my sword and a useless arm.
And yet here you are.
Don't you also have the powers of gods behind you too? Your god hasn't forsaken you.
Not in 5e, they don't.
Yeah, as I said, not exactly, no.
She says, but those companions you speak of still all stand behind you, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do.
You haven't quit. You clearly haven't failed yet. If you wanted to fail, we both know that you've been given every opportunity to simply go home. For some reason, you didn't.
It doesn't feel right to walk away. There's still work to do.
Because you want to do what?
Stop that.
It was all comedic. No. Okay.
DM, no.
Yep.
Because you insist on protecting them, don't you?
I honestly don't know how to do anything else at this point. They're more family to me than anyone else I know. Which I suppose means I have my answer.
I think so.
Sounds like it.
She sits back in her tree. Says, you might want to catch up with them, or the children will have their way with you for a whole week while you're stuck here.
Indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I bow as I trip away.
You're welcome.
What was that all about, Mont?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Walks away with his hands in pocket. Well, continues to walk away with it.
Okay. We all go home. And you report in. We will cover the reporting in. Results are not too significant. If you guys want to present any reports or anything to the Brigadier or anybody else, I'll let you guys do that between sessions before we start up next week.
Right on.
And as for prizes, I will deliver your payments afterward as well. So, special event for today. Everybody who is not level 3 is now level 3. Montlauren, you have taken your vow.
Indeed, sir.
Whoops,
wrong button.
Any new characters who come into the game or get rolled up for the game will now come in at level 3. And that is that.
Sweet.
XP?
Sweet.
That was the XP. Everybody level 3. If you're already level 3, this was the equalizer.
Sad, so I don't get any XP.
So we don't get any XP?
We had some slackers, so I had to equalize it. That's why I wanted everybody to play.
Right.
Fine.
I totally get it.
Now, if you die, you aren't set back as far.
Okay.
No, Naya. You and I don't get XP.
XP will resume next time, never fear.
Yeah, I would imagine this would
Well,
put
I
me
mean,
up to like 21 out of 2,700. I'm going to be hitting 4 real quick, and people are just hitting 3 now.
Yeah.
So,
It's
that's
about
fair.
even cooperative power, and the fact that there is an imbalance in the party is kind
Like
of
I said,
troublesome for the DM.
I said at the start I would be implementing mechanisms to keep everybody up to par.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I think this way is acceptable.
Nice to
best.
see
So-
those methods had dropped a bunch of little shiny gems and bits they had been hoarding, because we are really behind on the structures, I feel like.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too.
Go shake Morioh upside down and see what falls out.
Yeah, right.
It was one of the reasons why I was trying to steal some of his shit.
You might be able to pawn off that silk for a few gold.
Oh, I want this silk headband.
I know you want the silk.
Yeah, it finishes up the outfit quite nicely.
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's just I want to make sure that Pontus is well tooled enough that when we eventually come across the displacer beast, he can make a cloak out of it for me.
Oh yeah.
So,
Because I
Decus,
would like that.
I would have a question for Decus.
All right. One last question for Dex.
Why wouldn't he want to rest out a single week of the Redshift here in the not here in the Grove, but there in the Grove? Perhaps you could have learned something, and you could have helped with any funny business that might have happened because it's a brand new stone.
True, I'll have plenty of time, he says, but I think it's a little more important that we report to the Brigadier and as well report that encounter with that dragon man.
Morioh, yes.
I want to give her as many details as I can about that, and I encourage you to do the same. As for the obelisk bloom, don't worry, it's fine. I took a really good look at it. It might be hard for you to see if you're not familiar with the way the magics of the world are constructed, but the what I like to call the blue shift aura was very much active. In fact, I was a little surprised at just how powerful that one was. I think that having that dryad on our side is something special.
So you will eventually come to a point where you can just tell if the magic is correct or not?
Well,
Still
with
have
practice
much to
and
learn.
study and looking at something you yourself invented, for sure.
Alvis Taver has a shine in his eyes that makes you almost believe his student story.
Let's see.
I said almost believe. He is
Yeah.
also a student, like legitimately he is a student.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a lie.
Let's see. He almost believes you.
Oh.
All right, that is it. Good game, everyone. Thanks for attending. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks for